Alright, right now in the 5 series we're going to do a little bit of a novelty twist. It may come across as a novelty, but I don't steer you wrong. These are still great records. I'm talking about 5 records that are sponsored by Airlines. Alright, 5 records sponsored by Airlines. Hi-Fi Recluse, you know how we do. First up, Fighting for Survival, sponsored by Guyana Airways. This is a really great record. It's rootsy, it's funky. I don't know much about records that come out, what music comes out of Guyana. I know it seems like I know about everything. I don't. Something I just don't know. I don't know much about records that come out of Guyana, but it has Guyana is like South America, so it has like a bit of it's really like a funk record. It's got some reggae influences in there, a little Latin sprinkle, but it's really like funk, Caribbean vibes. And it has one foot firmly planted in the dialogue around the African diaspora and the issues and problems facing black people at the time. That continues to this day. But a funky, groovy, rootsy record sponsored by Guyana Airways. Fighting for Survival, great record. Next up, this is some high life vibes out of France, sponsored by Air Zaire. This group called Franco. Straight up banging high life record. I've mentioned this record previously. I do love this record, and the cover reminds me of a party I went to in Paris on a random. There was like an African high life party, and it was so much fun. So I have a soft spot for this cover. Sponsored by Air Zaire. Come on, Airlines, they know what time it is. Now we're looking at Mulatu, Ethiopia, sponsored by Ethiopia Airlines, an iconic Ethio jazz record. I've spoken about this record before, a very important record in the Ethio jazz realm, and it's just go to DSBs or wherever, or your Amazon, eBay, and buy the record. Just look it up. It's a great record. You will not be disappointed. And it's sponsored by Ethiopia Airways. Ethiopia Airways with that good taste. Come on, Ethiopia Airways, salute. Next up, Byron Lee and the Dragonaires, sponsored by BWIIA. Byron Lee and the Dragonaires were a prolific band out of Jamaica. Put out a lot of music like calypso, mento, soca, a bit of reggae. They put out a lot of music, and they have a lot of decent tunes, right? And this is a record of theirs that I bought, and this is just a great cover. Cute cover. My daughter loves this cover, and I love it too. This is sponsored by BWIA. Come on, BWIA, they know what time it is. Byron Lee and the Dragonaires. Cargo Party, Lufthansa Cargo. Now, to be honest, this record's not going to blow you away. I mean, a lot of it is pretty schmaltzy, but I don't steer you wrong. There's a couple bangers on here. There's a cocktail lounge kind of track on here that I love. And there's also a funk tune, like it's either the last track on side 1 or last track on side 2, which is absolutely banging. But for the most part, it's in this video because there's a plane on the cover, so it supports my narrative. Anyway, good find records. Hi-Fi Recluse. We have a new single out. It's called Lacuna. It's a dope single, and we do dope stuff. And this was a dope list of 5 records that are sponsored by Airlines.